Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Truly Beautiful Woman. Now, I know that we ended the last section sort of abruptly, and we didn't tell anybody what we were doing. Well, what we're doing is we're upgrading, modifying, changing things so that we can get the word out to every beautiful woman in the world. And as you know, all beautiful women starts from the inside out. And so that's our premises. That's how we expect things to work. And we're going to work with you, and we're going to do everything. We've got right now the WordPress website. We have the podcast here. Hopefully we're going to get it spread to iHeartRadio and all the other places that we can. And we're working on YouTube. Only thing is, I really don't want nobody to see my ugly mug on TV, but you know what? Or on YouTube, but you know what? Let's look at it like this, folks. If I'm telling you that you're beautiful, I have to believe I'm beautiful too. So therefore, no matter what y'all think, because beauty's in the eye of the beholder, you know that as well as I do. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to tell everybody what they need to hear. And if they will do this stuff, they too will become the most beautiful women in the world. Because here's the thing. It all starts from the inside working out. And you go, what are you talking about? Well, if you think you're beautiful and you start looking at yourself as beautiful and telling yourself that you're beautiful and getting rid of all the negative thoughts about yourself, then you too will be beautiful. And that means, not only does it mean thinking that you are, I mean, that means also getting rid of the nagging things that you may do that people tell you do, and you go, oh, no, I don't. Well, you know, being beautiful is more than just looks. It's the way you act, the way you treat people, everything. You know, I hear people all the time going, you know what, that person over there is really a nice person. That person, they can't comment and say good things enough because of the way they are from the inside out, which makes them look beautiful. And so when we decided to make all these changes, it was overwhelming, and I had to just stop and regroup, and that's what I'm doing. So I've got to get all this stuff going, and we're going to get you going. And here's what you can expect for the next, I don't know, 500 years or until I die, whatever happens. We're going to at least post on our website once a week. Preferably, we'll do it more. And that also means that there will be at least one podcast every week, because what we put on our website, if you don't want to read it, you can listen to it on the podcast, because we want people that's too busy to read to hear about it too. And if you don't want to listen to it, you can actually, when we finish our YouTube section, you can watch it on YouTube. Now, with that being said, let's stop and think about it. And everybody's going, you keep saying that beauty is within. And I don't understand that. Hold on just a second. Now, what I mean by that is, you know, you can be the most beautiful woman in the world on the outside, and you can have the worst attitude in the world and still be the best looking woman in the world. Just because you're out there looking good don't mean that you're beautiful. And to give you a prime example of that, when I was younger, believe me, much younger, you know, because the dinosaurs have roamed the earth with me, I used to see women and they looked really good. They pampered themselves. They did all kinds of things like that and made themselves look good. But what I found from most of them, when you walked up to talk to them, within 30 seconds after you said, "Hi, I'm Joe," and they go, "Well, hi, Joe," and you say, "You from here?" And they go, "Yeah." And that's about all you got to say. And then all of a sudden she'll go, "Yeah, I'm looking for a sugar daddy." Or, "I need a new car. My baby needs milk." Oh, my God. I mean, they go on and on for hours. So you're wishing that you would have had a safe word that would get you out of there, and or a friend to come by and say, "Hey, you need to get to work," or something. Well, that never happens, of course. And then they want you to call them, and of course you don't. And then they see you on the street and they go, "Why didn't you call me?" "Oh, I lost your number." But that's okay. So the point of all this is that you have to start out being beautiful on the inside. Be kind to people. And you have to think to yourself. You have to tell yourself every day that you are beautiful. Because if you don't, then there's no point in it, because you won't believe it and they won't believe it. Now, here's what you can expect on our next part of this adventure, because I'm going to post at least once on the website, and I'm going to at least do one podcast every week, maybe more. You never know. But we're going to do a live podcast. So that means there might be just 2 podcasts every week. Because one of them is going to be live. That's the one where you get to interact with me. You get to tell me what you want. You get to tell me what... you say, I had somebody tell me the other day, "Well, why don't you do recipes or a cooking show?" Well, we can do that too. We can set up a few episodes and do cooking and recipes, and just, if you want to learn to cook and you don't know how, I can make it easy for you. I might even show you how to make some of my special truffles. Everybody loves Carl's truffles, and Carl's truffles will be... as soon as we get them put on there, they'll be on 365christmas.club, and you'll be able to order some if you like truffles. Okay, now, and you go, "Well, what else are you going to do?" Well, the live podcast is going to be designed so that you can actually get online with me and tell me what you want. As soon as we get the events figured out, when we're going to do them, I will get it posted. I'll put it on the website. I'll put it on here. I will post it everywhere, because the more people, the merrier. We will do whatever we need to do. That will be a 45-minute show. And if you show up, great. And prefer you did. And, especially now, like I've got to lose 80 pounds, people. And so one of the things we're going to do is a little thing about weight loss. And I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. I've lost 7 pounds in 7 days. I have changed my eating habits. I do not drink sodas anymore. I don't drink, I drink very little. I've cut it down to almost nil. But I do drink a lot of water. And that was the first thing I did. I started drinking nothing but water for about a week. And then I changed my diet. I ate a lot of fish, a lot of meat, and green vegetables and things like that. I cut my bread out, which is really sad because I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I can't eat them if I don't eat bread. But I guess I could put peanut butter and jelly in a spoon. It'll be fine. I ate a lot of oatmeal, Raisin Brans for breakfast or whatever. But most of my diet is a protein diet, so I'm checking to see how that works, and there's other things that we're working on, so hopefully we'll have it all figured out here. In case y'all wonder what I'm doing, I'm playing with this microphone here, trying to get it all set up. Okay, now, with that being said, so we got the live podcast. Now, we're going to do, I'm bashful, and I'm shy, and I don't mind rambling here. Or I don't even mind talking to you on the phone or on a podcast. You can't see me, I can't see you. That's great. I can say you'll never see me. Oh, well, that won't be true because we're going to be on YouTube. And you will be able to see me. You'll be able to see that the dinosaurs and I were good friends. Some people say I'm older than dirt. I don't know, because I don't know how old dirt is. I do know how old I am. But we will get all this figured out, and you can help us figure it out. We might even, I don't know. I'm looking at all kinds of things. Whatever y'all want to do is what we'll do. That's what I plan on doing. Hell, who knows? We might even get together and have an outing with a bunch of people. Bring your boyfriends, your girlfriends, or whatever, and we just go out and do whatever we do. That's what it is. It's all about everybody getting to feel like they are the most beautiful woman in the world, and I'll be glad to help all of you. And with that being said, we're at 13 minutes now. This is the second take of this, and because I don't know what I did with the first one. It got lost. So here we are. Thank you much, and until next time, folks, remember, you're truly beautiful from the inside out.